Hello and welcome, Escape Club readers. My name is Krista, and today I'm going to talk about The Wall by William Sutcliffe. This book was published by Walker's Children, April 1st of 2013. Joshua lives with his mother and stepfather in Ameris, an isolated town where all the houses are brand new. Ameris is surrounded by a high wall guarded by soldiers, which can only be crossed through a heavily fortified checkpoint. Joshua has been taught that the wall is the only thing keeping his people safe from a brutal and unforgiving enemy. One day, Joshua stumbles across a tunnel that leads underneath the wall. The chance to catch a glimpse of life on the other side of the wall is too tempting to resist. He's heard plenty of stories about the other side, but nothing has prepared him for what he finds. Set in a tense reality closely mirroring Israel's West Bank, this deeply affecting parable of a boy who undertakes a short journey to another world lingers long after completion. We're introduced to Joshua, who has just recently moved to Ameris with his mother, and his father has passed away. He was a soldier and got injured in the line of duty, and Joshua is still having a hard time getting over his father's death. And here his mother has decided to remarry, and they have moved to a new town called Ameris, and Ameris is surrounded by this wall that blocks them from this evil enemy that's on the other side. And Joshua's having a really hard time just fitting into the area. He doesn't really feel like he belongs there. And one day, when his soccer ball gets kicked over an abandoned house, which has been fenced off, he discovers a tunnel that goes underneath the wall. So he decides that this is an opportunity that he is never going to get again, and he is going to go through the tunnel and figure out what's on the other side. He doesn't understand why the wall is there. He doesn't understand why the people on the other side are so bad, and why their little town of Ameris has brand new houses. It's wealthier, and they're terrified that these people across the wall will riot and start a war. When Joshua does get to the other side, some kids chase him, and he escapes with the help of a little girl. They speak different languages, but the girl knows enough of Joshua's language to communicate to him, and he begs for her help to get him back to the tunnel. She gets him back to the tunnel and asks him if he has any food that he can leave with her, and he doesn't have any food on him. But this, when he gets back home, this weighs on him heavily about this little girl that he found that took him into her house and saved him and helped him get home, needing food. Being unhappy as he is, he finds this one connection that makes him willing to go back through the wall again to get her food and to say thank you for what she has done for him. There are a lot of different issues that are brought up in this book that become very intense and really got me thinking about just human behavior and the kind of situations that we find ourselves in sometimes. Joshua is having to go through several different struggles. His father dying, his mother remarrying, they moved to this new town, the depression that his mother was going through. He's unable to find a real connection with anybody around him, and he is at this point in his life where he is questioning everything. He is getting older, and so he's constantly comparing how could the mother love two completely different types of people. And he doesn't like his stepfather at all. As the story continues, we see this struggle with the stepfather and Joshua, and it does get to be a pretty harsh battle, and you see him growing at each stage that he is going through. So Joshua is under this constant questioning of, why is this wall here? What's so dangerous about the other side? And when he goes under the wall, he gets a glimpse of a town that's been destroyed by war, but people are still living there. When this girl reaches out to him, it really touches a place, because he, even on this wealthy side of this wall, he hasn't even been able to get a taste of this kind-heartedness that this girl has shown to him, that helping hand that really, that it only takes a little bit of help. And she put her whole family in danger just to make sure that he got home safe. And this really touches Joshua in a really deep way, that gets him thinking about how the people on the other side aren't all dangerous. They're in a situation that they are fighting against. They are really upset that this, wall's been built, and the wealthy people are living on this other side. And it's like literally just the next block away. It's right over the wall. The story really does have this resounding feeling to it, that compassion and growing up, and that time in your life when you do start questioning things, and you put yourself out there for your beliefs, and it's worth the struggle and worth the danger to reach out to other people, especially, in this case, the one that has shown you kindness, and the whole family shows him kindness, and he feels like he owes them and that they deserve, whatever they need. He does eventually make it back home, with the promise that he will take care of the family's Olive Garden, which is on his side of the wall, and the family only gets to visit it once a month. When Joshua finds this new interest in the olive grove, it becomes a complete love for him. It's something he can get lost in and pay attention to and nurture and grow something on his own. And he has this struggle where he is becoming an adult. He has a struggle with his mother, that he just doesn't agree to some of the decisions she makes. And on top of that, they don't really explain to him why they're making these decisions, and what causes these reactions. He doesn't know exactly why the people have been walled off, and what this battle is, and how dangerous it really is, because nobody really explains this to him. He learns this through his adventures. But kind of really opened my eyes to human nature. A helping hand or a caring act can really impact somebody else's life. Even though Joshua feels like he is going through all of these struggles, it has this connection with this girl who is having a harder life. Really powerful and intense message that I got out of the book. I want to thank you for stopping by Escape Club today, and I will see you later. Bye.